The Social Security Administration is changing things up. They've always sent out letters for continuing disability reviews. This year, the letters look different. They're longer and more complex. The tone is more aggressive. The letters demand a lot of information. This includes who you talk to and what medications you take. There's even a section about drug use. And watch out for that deadline. It's stricter than ever. These new letters have caused a lot of confusion. People are worried about making mistakes. Some people are even scared they'll lose their benefits. The SSA says these changes are meant to fight fraud, but are they making it harder for people who genuinely need help? The new letters are just one part of a bigger story at the SSA. The agency is facing budget cuts and staff shortages. This means longer wait times and less support for people navigating the system. The bottom line, if you get a CDR letter, don't panic, read it carefully. Don't be afraid to ask for help understanding it. Your benefits might depend on it. Yvonne Wuchvich is one of many Americans who received a new CDR letter. She found the letter confusing and stressful. Yvonne needed help understanding it. She tried to call her caseworker at the SSA, but she couldn't get through. She heard rumors of firings at the SSA. Yvonne was worried that her caseworker was gone. After days of trying, Yvonne reached out to a local news station. The station investigated her story. They contacted the SSA on Yvonne's behalf. Finally, Yvonne got the help she needed. Yvonne's story highlights the challenges many people face with the SSA. The agency is understaffed. Phone lines are jammed. Many people struggle to get the help they need. For people like Yvonne who rely on Social Security benefits, these hurdles can feel insurmountable. Yvonne's experience raises important questions. Is the SSA equipped to handle the increased demand created by these new letters? Will people fall through the cracks due to a lack of support? These are questions the SSA needs to address urgently. Despite the challenges, Yvonne's perseverance paid off, and she hopes her story will inspire others to keep fighting for their rights. The SSA is facing major changes. The government has proposed significant budget cuts. These cuts could lead to thousands of jobs lost at the SSA. There are also plans to close many SSA offices across the country. These changes are causing a lot of concern. People are worried about how they will access SSA services. With fewer staff in offices, wait times are expected to increase. Getting help with applications and appeals could become even more difficult. Critics of the cuts argue that they will harm the most vulnerable. Seniors, people with disabilities, and low-income families rely on the SSA. They need easy access to services and support. Cutting resources could have devastating consequences for these individuals and families. The proposed changes to the SSA are part of a broader debate about the future of social safety net programs. As the government grapples with budget concerns, these programs are often targeted for cuts. However, advocates argue that these programs are essential and that cutting them would have dire consequences for millions of Americans. The debate continues as communities rally to protect their essential services. Social Security is one of America's most important safety net programs. It provides a vital lifeline for millions. But the program is facing challenges. The new CDR letters and proposed cuts are causing anxiety. People are worried about the future of Social Security. Some experts believe that Social Security is unsustainable in its current form. They argue that changes are needed to ensure its long-term viability. Others disagree, arguing that Social Security can be preserved for future generations with adjustments. The debate over Social Security is complex and politically charged. It's a debate that will likely continue for years to come. So, what does this all mean for you? It means staying informed. Pay attention to changes in Social Security policies. Contact your elected officials if you have concerns. And if you need help navigating the system, don't hesitate to seek it out. The future of Social Security depends on informed and active citizens. Stay engaged and make your voice heard. The future of Social Security, Gap 3S. As we look ahead, the future of Social Security remains uncertain. Experts are divided on the best path forward. Some propose increasing the retirement age, while others suggest raising payroll taxes. There are also discussions about privatizing parts of the program. Each of these options has its pros and cons. Increasing the retirement age could help reduce costs, but it may also place a burden on older workers. Raising payroll taxes could provide more funding, but it might be unpopular with the public. Privatization could offer more investment options, but it also carries risks. The debate over Social Security's future is likely to continue for years. It's important for everyone to stay informed and engaged. Your voice matters in this critical discussion. As changes are proposed, make sure to understand how they might affect you, and don't hesitate to reach out to your elected officials to share your views. The future of Social Security depends on the choices we make today. Let's work together to ensure it remains a vital safety net for generations to come. Navigating Social Security. Tips and resources, Gap 3S. Navigating the Social Security system can be challenging, but there are resources available to help. First, make sure to read all correspondence from the SSA carefully. If you receive a letter, take the time to understand what it asks for. Don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it. There are many organizations that offer assistance with Social Security issues. Local advocacy groups, legal aid organizations, and community centers can provide support. You can also find information online. The SSA's website has a wealth of resources, including guides and FAQs. Additionally, consider reaching out to your elected officials. They can often help with issues related to Social Security. Remember, you're not alone. Many people face challenges with the SSA, and there are resources available to help you navigate the system. Stay informed, ask for help when you need it, and don't give up. Your benefits are important, and there are people and organizations ready to assist you.